Okay, so uh, I'm pleased to have you with us in tonight's presentation. My name is David Jorba. I'm going to be your host, and I think that you have chosen to listen at least to one of the best opportunities that we have nowadays. Uh, Atomy, Atomy as a company is a fantastic company, as I'll be showing you in a few minutes. But also, I think it's important to provide a context into all of this. We know that with this pandemic that we are all still living, and it's providing a lot of stress to all of us. Things have changed considerably. We are seeing a new way of purchasing. We know that the distribution market has evolved. Technology has taken place much more than 2 years ago. And Atomy has, since I wouldn't say 2 years, but for the past 5, 6 years, has become one of the I would say pioneers into providing technological tools into the distribution hubs in the world. So having said that, I would love to present Atomy to you. Okay, here we have the person that's on the screen. It's called Han Hill Park. He's the chief, the CEO, the visionary, is the founder of the company. And not only that, not only it's a fantastic entrepreneur and businessman, but it's a great human being. It's a person that has the biggest heart in business that there is nowadays. His focus on values such as humility, solidarity, goodness are expressed throughout the company. And who is Atomy? Atomy, it's a company that was founded in 2009 in South Korea, which means that it's a relatively young company. And in only 12 years, already has reached a turnover of $1 billion. And it has done it by being present in only 19 countries. Which, when we say present in 19 countries, we mean that they have a branch, a physical branch in all these countries. And this has led to Atomy to take a further step, trying to internationalize the system. And during the next 3 to 5 years, Atomy will enter into 50 countries, which currently we call them in pre-opening, which means that we are helping to create a distribution network prior to the entrance of Atomy in the country itself. The global branches that actually are activated by Atomy worldwide today, we find in North America, Canada, and United States. In Central America, we have Mexico. In Latin America, South America, we have Colombia. Brazil will be activated by the end of the year. In Europe, we have Russia. And by the mid of this year, we'll have United Kingdom and Turkey also being activated. And obviously, the Southeast and Oceania are the countries that started this expansion. Here we find South Korea, Japan, China, India, Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand was activated this February. So as you can see, Atomy is currently present in most or in the most important economies of the world, except for Europe, which at the I would say by July or so will also be will be there. And what do we have in pre-opening? As I said, this is the vision of expansion. We have 50 countries that in the next 3 years, or between 3 and 5 years, will enter also the Atomy branches. Most of the countries in Latin America and most of the countries in Europe, which provide us with a view of expansion of medium and long-term growth, which I believe will be spectacular. And the question of what is Atomy? Under my point of view, Atomy is not only a network marketing company that distributes products online, but is a distributor, is a company that distributes products that will be competing with the major distributors worldwide, whether they are e-commerce, such as Amazon, Alibaba, and so on, but also in no more than 10 years, I believe we'll be competing with Walmart, Costco, Carrefour, which are also these hypermarkets or multinational hypermarkets. And the reason I'm saying this is because, as you have seen, ATOMY has reached the level of invoicing or turnover of $1 billion by being only present in 19 countries, and there's still, I would say, half of the world open, and that's great potential. And we'll see a considerable growth in not too long. Added to that, we'll see the technological approach that ATOMY is taking into this distribution process with the e-commerce platform. ATOMY also has a clear philosophy in the distribution process, and the philosophy that has strategies, let's call it, are the GS strategy, global sourcing, global sales, which means that when ATOMY enters a country, decides to put a branch in it, what it does is to look into local products. And if those local products are of high quality and they're acceptable in regards to quality and price to enter the platform, the online platform, they will be entering. We have examples such as the avocado oil in Mexico, the black pepper in Cambodia, vitamin B in the US, lutein in Japan. And these products and all the products that ATOMY distributes must abide by the following concept, which is absolute quality, meaning high-level quality products that we have at absolute price, at the best price possible. And that's why it's also this strategy, the one that provides us, I think, the certainty that ATOMY will not only be competing with the major networking companies or network marketing companies in the world, but to all major distributor companies in the world, because the price will be a market price, or is a market price, and the quality is the best quality possible. Having said that, what's the process of entering a market? When ATOMY enters a region and decides to settle a company, to create a branch, the first product line that ATOMY introduces are the daily necessities branch. They're ATOMY's brand name. Healthcare, beauty, personal care, living, food. Because the idea of ATOMY is not to ask the distributors and the consumers to do major changes in their budget. Actually, what it pretends is for us to find great products that we already buy at a good price and a higher quality. It's asking us for a change of habit. Whatever we are buying in one place, let's buy it now at the platform. So our budget does not need to change. All it needs to change is our habit of consumption. But that's not the only thing. Once ATOMY has introduced itself in a country with all these products, it has a second or a midterm product line. It's called ATOMY as a mall, which it means that, and this is already happening in Korea, that all the distributors will also have, as I said, at midterm time, will also have the access to a platform with multi-branding, which means all kinds of products available to us. As I said, the first products to enter are going to be those daily necessities. But in Korea, less than a year ago, already started this Mall ASA. Let me share with you what Mall ASA is. Let's get out of here. This is Mall ASA. It's available already in Korea. It has more than 20,000 items on it, and you can find from fresh fruit to digital home appliances, for example, of major brands, obviously. All of those abiding by as we said, the strategy of absolute quality and absolute price. Also available furniture, for example. You can buy anything from a chair to a bed to a mattress, fashion clothing, also first brand names on it, all kinds of clothing, etc. So as you can see, this is already existing in Korea. So at midterm, we'll also have these products available to all of us. Obviously, they will be entering little by little, but in the midterm will be a tremendous alternative to all those distributor companies that we were talking not too long ago. Having said that, then why to choose ATOMY? If all those arguments, all this introduction to the company has not convinced you yet, let's see what are the real arguments to enter ATOMY. Well, ATOMY, according to us as distributors, believe that provides you with these types of I would say, certainties. The company is one of the largest network companies, as we said. It's going to be an alternative into the market to all those major distributor companies. It's reliable. You can find information elsewhere. There's not a black spot in ATOMY nowadays. Also, the moment, as you have seen, ATOMY is only present in 19 countries. It has more than 50 countries to enter worldwide, which means that the growth is going to be exponential. So if you are now one of those, you will become for sure one of the leaders of your region. You'll be able to be a pioneer. So I think that the moment is exceptional right now. Also, it's not a known brand yet. It will be, but until it's not known, being pioneer also helps. The products, as we said, we have more ASA that we have seen, and also we have products based in absolute quality and absolute price. This is guaranteed by the company. And on top of this, we have a plan, which is called a marketing plan, with the possibility also to obtain financial freedom and even a career plan for those who are a little bit more ambitious. Let's see what's all this about. To enter ATOMY, you have free membership, no monthly annual fees, no website usage fee, no automatic monthly purchases, no capital is required, which means that this is, I would say, risk-free to enter ATOMY at this moment. It only requires a little bit of vision, and obviously be happy with the products once we have them. Once you register, they'll give you an ID number with a password, and with that ID number, you'll be able to enter into the platform and have access to the products, buy the products, the best products, and that's the key, access to buy products. But also, if besides being a customer, you decide to have this career plan or want to be want to have certain level of reward, economic reward, you can find the following: that ATOMY is going to be paying us for what we consume and for what the people that we recommend and register with us consume. Remember that we said at the beginning that being in pre-registration or pre-opening, it means that we are creating a network of distributors. Like we have a social network with Facebook and WhatsApp and so on. Then here is creating a network of distribution. Hill Park has decided at the origin that wanted to provide an alternative for the most people as possible, something that could have a real impact on people. Not only providing us with great products, but also providing us with a financial alternative and decided to create a binary system. No, not to create, to install a binary system in ATOMY, which means that we'll get paid commissions. The way of doing it is that with our ID, we can recommend and register two people that by itself they will recommend two, another two, and in an unlimited way, we can recommend people to enter into our network. We'll have a right team and we'll have a left team into this process. And also, it's a global system. You can recommend to any people of any country that is already active or it's in pre-registration to enter that network that you are, the distributor network that you are creating. So that also provides potential growth in a very high level. How these commissions are being paid? They're being paid by providing each product in the platform with what they call it point value. Because being a global platform, it means that all these products can be sold and purchased in any country that ATOMY is present in, which obviously will be paid with the currency of the country. But if you have people in your structure that they have different currencies than yours, in order to calculate the commissions to be paid, they do it by providing point value. For example, here in this product, which is vitamin C, which might have a cost of 15 euro or 17 euro, the point value is 7,800 point value. So don't be afraid of the thousands points. It's just a mechanism to calculate commissions. The way it works is that when we have personal consumption, because that's the key, personal consumption, we can qualify to get paid. If we don't want to develop if we don't want to develop the network, we still can accumulate by just purchasing personal PV, and we are qualified to decide at what time we want to develop our network. As I said, we develop a right team and a left team, and that will determine the income that will get paid, the consumption of all those people who are in our structure. So people will be buying all these products that we have seen. All these products will add up points, and the sum of all those points will determine how much commission we get paid. Here, I would like to make a punctualization, is the fact that all those products in Mall ASA in the midterm will also provide us points that will add up into all of this. So the main income sources are the following: general commissions and mastership bonus. General commissions, when we reach 10,000 points of personal consumption, which are points that never disappear, they always are there, they keep summing up regardless of the time that we take. And the left team, the amount of points of all the people that have been consuming in our left team and the ones in the right team, they match in a particular day. When they match 300,000 and 300,000 points, we'll get paid $20. And that will happen daily. Every day, the company will make a count of how many people have consumed that day. And every time that this happens, when we are at 10,000 points, 300 and 300 will get paid $20. That could happen up to 25 days. And to summarize, when we keep increasing our point value because we continue buying products, and our left team and right team keep matching certain volumes, we can get paid from $60 to $1,200 a day. And that's a considerable amount. Obviously, if you want a little bit more detail, you could ask the person who invited you, and we have within our teams, we have training to understand much better how this works. But on the overall sense is that with not excessive effort, you can get paid from $60 on, from $60 to $102,000 per day. And also, we have a mastership bonus, which is the career plan. We can also apply to grow even more into the company. and it's called masterships, from sales masters to imperial masters. And here we have monthly incomes that can go from $2,000 to $50,000 dollars per month. And that's also a considerable way of growing within the company. And to finish up, ATOMY is not only a distributor company, but also is a high-level technological company and has developed and patented the following technology. It's called extended reality that we will have available for all of us in no more than a year and a half. I invite you to watch this 30-second video. Well, as you can see, we're talking about a very high technological approach to all of this. And I'm convinced that this kind of philosophy within the company is going to be not only an alternative to Amazon, Alibaba, and so on, but it will lead ATOMY in the midterm or long term to be ahead of them. And to finish, you are not alone when you enter the company. We have a success system with seminars, training, center meetings, which are physically present in the different countries where ATOMY has branches, online seminars, and things like you've seen today. We do one-to-one training, we do group trainings online with Zooms, and also business presentations. And that's basically it. I hope that you enjoy the presentation, and if you have any questions, I'll be glad to try to answer them. Thank you very much.